Hey everybody, it's Pattie with Get Personal with Pattie, and this is June 11th paycheck. Again, if you're just watching me for the first time, I'm a full-time mom of a 9-year-old who has CP, and where I'm married, of course, and I get paid weekly. So the budget by paycheck method works for me and my family. I've been following the Budget Mom now for about 15 months, and we've paid a lot of debt down and really dreaming of the millionaires. This is the box set workbooks each individual month. So we're on June. Comes in a beautiful box, and you can actually get them now for, I think it's like half off, or it's worth looking into if you're just starting out. Usually her Budget by Paycheck books come out in October, so you can certainly get one now and gift it. I was always thinking about getting another one, gifting it. Not sure, but it's just something worth looking into. So the June quote is, "Stop leaving the big dreams to the millionaires." And she puts a quote every month in the book, and then you get the 4 to 5 paychecks, budget sheets, a calendar, which this is my calendar for the month. Kind of break it down with little stickers, and there's so many nice YouTube videos out that really show you in depth how to do things. So don't feel like you have to do it alone. It can be very overwhelming to start budgeting. Please reach out to the community, the Facebook community for the Budget Mom, and keep watching YouTube videos because I find them very relaxing. I really do enjoy it. So this is my June 11th paycheck, but also in this paycheck bill tracker is not just my June 11th, today's paycheck from my full-time job, but it also includes my rollover cushion, which you can see is what I put in here first, and then any income that has come in this week. I have a daycare child expense that I put money into weekly, and then I can withdraw from it. And it ends June 30th, so I withdrew $120 from it. And then I also get a premium assistance from my insurance company. So that comes once a month, and that's this amount here, the $544. My checking account balance was $19.71. My income from my full-time job was $358.43, which includes some overtime. So my total paycheck inflow, right? If you've been watching the Budget Mom for a little while, she's changing the word income to inflow, the money received in that week or that paycheck. And one of the big reasons why I believe she changed that is because people will see income, and then they'll get a little overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, that person's income is $5,000 a month. Or, they'll kind of start comparing themselves to other people. And, budgets are very personal, and your income is your income. Your inflow of cash or what you receive in a check on a monthly basis is personal. Certainly. I mean, I do share my numbers. I share my numbers mostly because I want to show you how I divide up that money. And 2 years ago, I don't even know what happened to the money. And so since I've been following the Budget Mom, sometimes when we pay off a large debt, we think to ourselves, gosh, what did we do with that much money 2 years ago? So, I enjoy using the Budget Mom, but whatever you're doing, keep doing it. If it works for you, that's all that matters. So my inflow, my income for this week is $1192.96. That's the money that I have to use one way or the other. Part of that $1192.96 is that $150 cushion. So even though I put it here as income, I make sure that down here I take it out. So I like to get it to about $200. So I have $150. I add an additional $20 to make it $170. So I put it in as inflow, and then I do take it out as a bill, so I know not to use it. I want that cushion left in my checking account, and just in case I need it. So I'm also paying $100 on an Amazon credit card. which I'm hoping to pay by the end of the month. I want to use my Amazon credit card on a monthly basis, mostly for subscribe and save things. And then I want to pay it off at the end of the month. I don't want a reoccurring balance. So I'll pay $100 today, and then I'll pay, $50 or $100. I think there's a balance of $400 on it, over the next few weeks to just get it done with. My Capital One credit card is the one credit card that I have that I'm really trying to, make more payments on it so we can get it done within the next few months. Then obviously my cushion, and then my Avenue credit card. I did buy some clothes for work. So again, I pay $50 today. If I work overtime next week, I'll put maybe another $50 toward it. For me personally, my paycheck and inflow money pays all the credit cards of the house. We only have 3. Has a cushion in my account, or 4, I guess. Also pays utilities. And then I also do a budget by paycheck workbook that I do all the joint bills, and that's separate expenses. And then I also use for PDF printables, and my husband's self-employed, and I do his business in that. And that just keeps all our financials separate. I like it that way. It's also good because I get paid weekly, so I can use my budget by paycheck tracker weekly. He gets bi-weekly, so I can use the budget by paycheck workbook that way, and that covers the bills. Okay, so that's what we have here as bills. And then over here is the envelopes. For the most part, if you've been watching my videos for a little while, my envelopes are basically the same. In June, I had a couple of goals that I wanted to work on, and I have that listed right in the front of my book here. So my concentration of sinking funds for June is no holiday or friend's birthday. But my savings challenge for June is the word pool. I save every week. I save the money corresponding to the letter. And then I have extra. My other second goal was extra money in the 100 envelope challenge. To put extra money in the pool 2021, a summer patio, Grace's birthday, and then my alley account is just going to be for my car and house maintenance. So I want to put a little bit extra in there because May was a huge month for car maintenance. We had to use the credit card, but A, I'm glad we had the credit card, but B, I want a car maintenance fund for future car maintenance issues. So from what I have left over here was $672.96. So I'm putting this $40 into Gracie's birthday envelope. And then I also actually put that as a sinking fund because I borrowed $100 from that, and I owed $100. So that's $70 right there. So next week I can put $30 and be caught up already. Specialty groceries, we needed coffee. We used Keurig K-Cups. And we did a little bit of groceries this week, so that was $71.12. House cleaner, I actually did put $50 in there, but then we went to BJ's today, and we had originally only put in $130 for BJ's, but then we got like extra beer to have for the next few months, like for summer, and not having to worry about going back to BJ's next month. So our BJ's bill came to $187. So I took the $50 out of house cleaning, put it into the BJ's fund for $180, and then took $7 out of our groceries, I think, out of this groceries amount. So that's kind of how I did it. So my husband and I both get $25 a week. BJ's was that $180. Groceries is $60 a week, no matter what. We don't need groceries this week. We actually I think we're just going to get maybe a bag of shrimp and some half and half. So whatever's left over will roll over into next week. Extra childcare, I put in $30. And then Dino, I really, really am trying so hard to get away from debiting it. We did order pizza last night, and that's why it came. I had to debit it, so to $33.65. But I did take $40 out in cash. But my goal eventually is to stop debiting. I mean, I do only debit 1 or twice a month, but I would really like to try to get that down to 0. All right. So then my sinking funds that I'm, again, working on my sinking funds for June. Gracie's birthday, which is additional $30. My June challenge is, I put $15. So the challenge that I'm doing with the months, like, so I started in January. January would be $10, February 20, March 30, and so on. That, all those funds equal $720 at the end of the year, which will just go toward Christmas. And I do a Christmas fund. So I'm probably obviously going to have leftover. And then my word of the month is pool. O is $15. I put that aside. And then my May challenge is $25. I think I owed a little bit more. So that's why I'm kind of backwards. This is in pink is automatically transferred. 20 into the alley account, which is now my car maintenance fund. Emergency fund gets 25 and Christmas 21 gets 10. So then the next page really is if you have extra, if you pay a little bit extra to your extra debt, you can write it in here, or extra savings, you can write it in there. And this is the cash envelope breakdown. And this just takes, I just write down the category, the amount, and what denominations I want. I've gone to the bank already. I've already stuffed them. And I follow in a couple of other people's YouTube videos, and I got this idea from Life in Envelopes. So what I do is I write down weekly. I reconcile weekly what we spend using the highlighting method, tracking it in my expense tracker. Then at the end of the month, I will use this sheet, the monthly budget category breakdown, to tally up for the month. And all I have to really do is take it from my little key down here of what I've spent and tracked here. So that works for me, and then I can compare from one month to the other on how we're doing saving, spending, and all that jazz. So that's my June 11th paycheck. And I'm not rushing time, but I'm looking forward to the next paycheck. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I put this up here. This is the Leverage Planner. This is June, the last month, because I did get last year's Leverage Planner. So I just wanted to show it to you quickly while I had it right here on my desk, because pre-orders are going out as of next Monday. I'm really excited to get my new one. I got the new sunflower. This is the smaller. She has the large one as well as the smaller one. I would love to see this small size for the budget by paycheck method. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a no-brainer to me, but maybe someday. And like I said, I do use a lot of different stickers, but these stickers are from Life in Envelopes. I'll leave a link down below. If you have not looked at Life in Envelopes, you can get a 15% discount if you use that code. And I really like this planner. This is how I've actually set it up. Is there's a page here. I've actually I think all of them I've done it this way. So let me see if I go way back here in the beginning. Oh, nope. Even in October I did it. So I'm sure I didn't do it in July. So when I first received it was July last year. This is kind of what the second page looks like. It's like this monthly expenses sheet, and it says monthly income. But I changed it. I put what my priorities are of sinking funds and my income. So I do my income slot up here. I put some washi tape around to, just pop it out a little bit. And then each paycheck, I put what I think my sinking funds goals are. And then if I do deposit any money into them. So it's just something different. And then the tracker here, the daily spending, I do write down when I use personal money and what it's for. And then I'm also keeping track of when I go to my exercise classes. My priority debt progress I keep here. And then savings goals progress. I have the $1, the $5, but as you can all see, so I can actually put my word challenge here is pool for June. And then obviously my third goal would be fund May and June month challenge. All right. That sounds like enough challenges. So Budget Mom all the way. If you haven't started looking at her videos or her website, that's what I recommend you start doing. And if you need any advice, there's a great community out there of Budget Mom supporters on Facebook, on Instagram. Look us up and give us a shout out. And we'll be glad to help you. Give me 2 thumbs up if you'd like. And I hope you subscribe to watch some more videos. Special video coming soon on Grace and her surfing. Talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.